watching the leaves falling in, and it was something like a dream. Whoa, so perfect, talk to me. Time moves slow when you're all alone, and the time moves slow when you're not on your own. And the time moves slow when you're missing a friend, and the time moves slow when you get to the end. Running away is easy, it's the leaving that's hard. Running away is easy, running away is easy. Time moves slow.
Let's be honest, night vision costs a fortune, but the pouch carrying it does not have to. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to rig a DIY night vision pouch using gear that you may already own, and it's going to be compatible with both MOLLE and Alice systems. On screen here is a timestamp in case you want to skip to some individual setup that I have, but I did want to give some background before the video really goes forward. I know that this entire video may seem like a random solution looking for a problem, but for me, I really did run into this problem in my usage, where I could not find a good night vision pouch for my digital PVS-69 night vision setup, and instead I ended up using a Tupperware container to hold my night vision, my batteries, my cable, my solar charge, and all my other stuff in. But I was an idiot and I skipped over a very obvious solution that was right in front of me by reusing old equipment that I already owned. So, without anything else, here is my Alice night vision pouch. And there you go, nice and simple. Anybody who has Alice gear would know that this is a simple 3-mag pouch. I wanted to go over a few things that I did to the outside and the inside to hold all of my gear. Starting off with the outside, the corks. Of course, we have our two keepers here to clip onto Alice gear as well. If you have any MOLLE gear, you'll know that this can clip around the MOLLE loops. On the side, of course, I have my Rhino mount, which I'll go into in a moment. But I was able to get paracord, which I did gut, and run it between these two grenade pouches, pull them tight after I inserted my Rhino mount. Thus, I saved space on my gear. Getting onto the outside, clipped the grenade little button around there. But we have my Rhino mount. You might be wondering, what in the world is this paracord and this carabiner? And this is where the review really starts becoming human. I don't want to use that stupid trying to sell you something speech. Actually getting into my gear, what I keep on the outside, my Rhino mount right here with a clip around it. This is to hold it in case it falls out of this pouch. Put that down there. Open it up on the inside. We have a few bits of equipment here, stuff I store on the top lid, but most of it I store down here. That paracord is connected to my J-arm. Show you guys my night vision in a moment, but it all runs off of this standard 1/4-inch thread here, straight onto my night vision plate. This can clip into my Rhino mount, and I can clip this onto my helmet, so in case either my Rhino mount fails or I accidentally click this button and my night vision falls off, I can clip this on. So cool little double use there, both on the pouch and on my helmet. Inside as well, we have the cable for my night vision battery, because this is a digital night vision system. I have my IR illuminator on the side here. It has a helmet mount, and right here it has a Picatinny mount for my gun. And what I want to do, I can just rotate it either way. I do want to replace that soon, but that's what I have for now. Last major thing inside, we don't have anything else. This is where, I'm sure you guys saw, but the IR illuminator is usually stored. Pull this down, Ziploc bag, nothing else inside now. In that Ziploc bag, we have the battery for my night vision and the actual goggle itself. I just put those flat against each other, roll it up, push out all the excess air. I usually try to put the battery against the flat side of the pouch. Sorry if this is off camera. I'm trying to look to the side and see what's on screen and what's not. I can grab my J-arm, usually just snake it in where I have free space, like that. I'm able to grab the battery cable here, push that down the side to the side, and everything major is stored right there. But in case I want my IR illuminator, which in most cases I do, it's digital, put that in the top, close it down. It's not the prettiest, but it does work. And I'll put my Rhino mount right back on the side here. Just push it down and through. I grab the cord for my J-arm. Push it down through the bottom, pull tight. Push it back up through the middle of my Rhino mount. But that should be it for this Alice system. Nice and easy. Whether I want to clip it to my pack, throw it in my dump pouch, clip it to the back of my rig, it can work. Now, moving on to the MOLLE setup. All right, and my MOLLE system here. Now, you guys who use MOLLE might identify this as the canteen and general purpose pouch. As you can see, that's what I use it for, general purpose. I don't run MOLLE gear often, but I do like this because it's a pretty nice pouch setup. I mean, these are a lot more waterproof, seemingly, than the Alice pouches. I do have Alice clips on mine because everything I use is Alice, but like you can see here, it can still run through the MOLLE loops. So yeah, let's just get into this. There's nothing quirky on the outside like the Alice gear, though I will note that you can put stuff in the sides here. This is usually one of my canteen pouches, so I have a snack on each side, but you can put like an IR strobe for the top of your helmet or a battery, whatever you want, in the side. Strobes are kind of gay, but that's besides the point. Getting into it, simple. You just pop that open on the inside. I'll do a little dissection of what I have, move these to the side. That's really funny. That's never happened before. But we have my Rhino mount and J-arm, just like on the Alice system, clipped together with this cord. And it was clipped to the side here, but I've never had that pop apart on me. These, of course, are needed to mount your night vision gear to your helmet, but I had them dummy corded so they wouldn't fall off. As well, I have my IR illuminator, the battery cable for my night vision because it's digital, and the battery and unit itself. Of course, I have Ziploc for waterproofing, just like the Alice system. Not a lot to go over here. Same stuff was stored inside. I will say that this is a lot easier to use than the 3-mag pouch for the Alice setup, just because, let me get it here, of the size and material difference. I guess that's not a great way to show it off, but this is a lot less wide, and this is, of course, more wide and stretchier. And that's it for the MOLLE section of this video, so here is me finishing it up with a general overview. And general overview here, guys. So which system should you use more? Which is better for your situation? I would say Alice works fine on Alice. Alice works fine on MOLLE. MOLLE works fine on MOLLE. MOLLE works fine on Alice. They are compatible. My bad. It's late at night. They're compatible. It just depends on how well you want them to fit and the tolerance. I would say overall for you guys, you might want the MOLLE canteen system more, just because you can throw a lot more in there. You don't have to plan out where to put everything. I use my Alice magazine pouch more because I don't have the Alice, I'm rambling, I don't have the MOLLE canteen pouches. If you guys like this video, of course, like a general YouTuber is going to tell you, like, comment, subscribe. This channel is not just gear dumps. I think that's kind of lame. I want to get more training footage out there, but if there's a 14-year-old kid in the future who wants to reuse his dad's old Alice belt, which by that case it's probably going to be transitioned to MOLLE belts anyways. Take away from the rambling late at night. I want to go to bed. Thanks guys for watching. Praying for all of you. Go out, train. I know summer's pretty much done, but training under night vision is like the best during summer, because during the day it's very hot and during the night it's just warm, so it's doable. But you guys can think. Go out there, get it done. Trust in all of you guys. I hope we never have to go out and fight, but in the off chance that we do, train hard, fight hard. God bless. Good night.